Hi, peeps. My name is Augie, and I suffer from the Dead by Daylight syndrome. You might notice that I'm playing Minecraft now, and this is a DVD video. That is because I love games that have bugs that makes them what they are. This is pretty hard for me because I had to come clean and admit this. I finally realized that I have been punishing myself for the last 3 years that I've been actively playing this game and looking past the stuff that they were getting away with. I fell victim to the adrenaline filled experience and the intricacies of this 4v1 asymmetric horror game. Just for the DVD drive, I ignored common sense. I just kept pushing forward and playing the game that was getting progressively worse, with some high points, but mostly regressing into the mess that culminated for me with the Walking Dead chapter. Now, there are more veteran players out there that remember the Legion bug, Twins chapter, Nemesis chapter, but those were before my time. But we digress. I'm here to talk about the initial issue that we have here. Dead by Daylight has a unique formula, a good one, that provides players with excitement and adrenaline-filled experience that is amazing. The problem starts with the lack of responsibility that we experience in the technical aspect of the game. Many bugs were introduced during the DBD lifetime, and some of them, bless them, are still here. We love our bugs in DBD. They make the game what it is. But bugs are programming errors, and in a good piece of software they should get patched out eventually. We do not get that often in DBD. The speed of releasing new content is amazing. Game feels fresh all the time, but at what cost? With the release of the Walking Dead chapter, we had the modern bug apocalypse in DBD. The Xenomorph could see the palette placements from Freddy Krueger, which was very confusing. Also, audio bugs were awful. The Xenomines were not happy campers with this one. Moving on to the loading screen. Jim Beam was introduced unintentionally, but it provided the much needed emotional support during this bug apocalypse, and honestly, behavior, if you're listening, we need a Jim Beam charm for everyone that played the game during this, so we remember, and you remember too, so you do not do it again. Additionally, one of the big flaws of this chapter is that we did not get a certain clown skin, hashtag clownkini forever, but we did get some quality of life changes for a few characters. But unfortunately, that is where the good stuff ends. Last Stand is the new Michonne Grimes perk that allows you that after spending 90 seconds in the killer's terror radius, while not in chase, when you fast vault, you can stun the killer for 3 seconds if they are within 2.5 meters, and then this perk is disabled for the rest of the trial. This is a cool perk, but it got to the live servers with the unintended buff. It was a much better version of the finesse that allowed you for much faster vaults during the trial. This was pretty painful to worse as the killer, and many survivors ran it for that effect solely. Another survivor hit were the new fog vial items. They would create a cloud of thick fog that would hide your aura, scratch marks, and muffle the sound in it. Now, this would not be such a big deal if it was a couple of uses item, but this was a cooldown based item that would instantly break chase and cause the chases to randomly drop and or not start at the trial that the fog vial was used in. And to top it off, we had the one bug that caused a complete community backlash. The straw that broke the camel's back, streetwise. I know, I was surprised too. I never see that perk. But after the latest change, the perk was able to give an item infinite charges and make the gens go twice the speed. Make infinite flashlights, infinite medkits. Pretty rough and pretty used ever since the rework. Everyone, and I mean everyone, asked for this perk to be dealt with. And we get to the crux of the issue. Behavior initially said that the perk does not impact the games and it will not be kill switched. I guess they were too busy making the new skins or something. The level of backlash this statement caused made a domino effect that finally caused behavior to act and kill switch the broken stuff, while they're working on a solution. As proven, we need to rise up when we notice things like this as a community and make them see the issue with the game-breaking stuff that runs rampant in trials. By doing this, you are helping. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go and, do something about it. And this is the Dead by Daylight syndrome that I fell victim to also. I was blinded by the nice cosmetics, new DLCs, fancy banners and badges, and I did not find it important enough to report, but I should have. We, as a community, need to work on this together. I do not care if you're a killer main, a survivor main. You play both, it does not matter. You like the game, that's what matters. You need to help the game. Dead by Daylight needs your help. Do not let a new shiny Fang skin avert your eyes from the server crashes or game performing poorly. Do not allow a new DLC to blind you enough to not see a new broken mechanic and not report it. We need to be the bug hunters, since this game needs more of them. Go to their Discord, website, forums, and report anything you see broken. Please do not hesitate. We need to fight to keep this game functional. For DBD to work, you need both sides, and we need to work together to keep it functioning and as bug-free as possible, since bugs, they make the experience pretty bad for both sides. Well, this was my very short video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it and if you agree, please tell me about it in the comments below. If you want to see more, I do usually lore videos, so if you want to see more of those, please hit that sub button, give this video a like so more people see it, and I'll see you in the next one. And please remember, bugs, they can be cute, but they are not your friend, okay? I'll see you later. Bye bye.